Good morning. Welcome to the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Kokomo. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. The first item on the agenda today is approval of the minutes from the meeting held on March 2nd, 2022.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from March 2nd, 2022.
And I would second that motion. All in favor, sign aye. Aye. All right. And we have no items from police or fire. Next item on the agenda is new business to consider public hearings and updates for unsafe structures.
Yes. Okay. We have an unsafe substandard structure at 1818 North Leach Street due to it being an impaired structural condition that makes it unsafe to a person or property. It is vacant and not maintained in a manner that would allow human habitation, occupancy, or use under the requirements of a statute or an ordinance. A structure fire has also occurred on the property. The order to demolish was issued February 2nd, 2022 via certified mail, hand delivery, and legal publication. All persons with a substantial property interest have confirmed receipt of the order and notice of today's hearing. No one with an interest has contacted inspection services regarding a schedule of renovations, and the property owner has not complied with the order to demolish. As a result, I'm asking the board to affirm the order to demolish and issue findings of facts and support.
All right, I'd open this up for a public hearing. And is there anybody that wants to speak on 1818 North Leeds? All right, I've closed the matter for public hearing, and I would make a motion to affirm the order to demolish and issue findings of fact and support.
Second motion.
All in favor, sign aye. Aye. All right.
We have an unsafe substandard structure at 725 South Wall Street due to it being an impaired structural condition that makes it unsafe to a person or property. It is vacant or blight and not maintained in a manner that would allow human habitation, occupancy, or use on the requirements of a statute or an ordinance. The order to demolish was issued February 2nd, 2022 via certified mail, hand delivery, and legal publication. All persons with a substantial property interest have confirmed receipt of the order and notice of today's hearing. No one with an interest has contacted inspection services regarding a schedule of renovations, and the property owner has not complied with the order to demolish. As a result, I'm asking the board to affirm the order to demolish and issue finding of facts and support.
All right, I would open it up for public hearing regarding 725 South Wall Street.
Have you heard?
Sure. Can you state your name and address for me?
Laura O'Donnell, and I'm here on behalf of KOG Properties. The address for service is 782 East, 450 North, Kokomo, Indiana, 46901.
Thank you.
725 Wall Street was purchased at a tax sale. We completed the tax sale not long ago. It's been in quiet title action recently. We should have the order today. It was sold on contract about 6 months ago. The individuals who purchased it on contract are redoing it. We got a nuisance warning on February 1st to remove trash. When I contacted about that, I was told to appear at this hearing for the demolition notice. They have, she was supposed to be here, but she had child care issues. They have redone the foundation, interior, reinforced the foundation. They fixed the subflooring, removed all flooring, removed all bathroom items. They are in the process of renovating it themselves. And so from a financial perspective, it's taking longer than needed. I did go in regards to the trash. I did go and take pictures if I may approach.
Sure.
The trash has been removed and the property area has been cleared out. The grass area has been cleared out. And so they are making attempts. They did comply with the nuisance. And so we would ask that that not be demolished.
All right. Are they living in the property?
They are not living in it. It is not ready to live in yet, but they hired people to do the foundation work, so I know that that's been completed. The other renovations within, they're doing themselves, and so they do plan on living in it at some point in time.
And do we have a timeline with regards to completion of the?
I asked her what the timeline was going to be. She just had a baby. It's 2 months old, so that's delayed things a little bit as well. I would say 6 months, it's going to be in a substantially different position than it is currently.
Okay. I would ask Ms. Korn whether she's opposed to staying the order to demolish for a 6 month period of time.
Yeah, that's fine. I do tell people with demolitions, we know they want to get the inside, but if they can just make the outside look as best as possible, because that's usually what people complain about, because, you know, they have to live next to it. So if they could just spruce up the outside, and then the inside, we have no say on the inside.
Yeah, and they removed the trash in accordance with the
Okay.
nuisance, and that was removed. They graded the area around the property, to accommodate that. They've been trying to get to the outside, they just needed to get the foundation done first before spending money on the exterior, as to make sure that everything was done in order.
Okay, because I think my inspector went to check on that last Friday, and they said the items were still there, but I can have him, because it's on my cleanup list.
Can I grab the pictures? That was as of yesterday.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be picky, I just don't want to take it off the clean. Is the backyard,
I didn't go to the backyard. I will verify with her. They hired somebody to come clean the
okay,
area.
so I'll remove it from the cleanup list, and I'll have my inspector go back out and check it. Is there a telephone number that I can call if something else needs done, that way in the
You can
inspector?
call me.
I can call, okay. Do you want these back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can give them to Miss O'Donnell, actually. Thank you. Sorry, Jamie. All right, are you opposed to resetting this for October 5th, which is gonna be Wednesday at 10 a.m.? And then we'll get a status update as to the completion of
Perfect,
the renovations.
yes.
Thank you.
All right. I'd make a motion to stay the order to demolish and reset this public hearing for October 5th, 2022 at 10 a.m.
Second the motion.
All in favor, sign aye. Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Make a note of that. That way we have that on the agenda. Okay.
All right, we have an unsafe substandard structure at 2210 North Webster Street due to it being an impaired structural condition that makes it unsafe to a person or property. It is vacant and not maintained in a manner that would allow human habitation, occupancy, or use under the requirements of a statute or an ordinance. The order to demolish was issued February 2nd, 2022 via certified mail, hand delivery, and legal publication. All persons with a substantial property interest have confirmed receipt of the order and notice of today's hearing. No one with an interest has contacted inspection services regarding a schedule of renovations, and the property owner has not complied with the order to demolish. As a result, I'm asking the board to affirm the order to demolish and issue finding of facts in support.
All right, I would open this up for public hearing with regards to 2210 North Webster Street. All right, and seeing with nobody from the public is here to speak about that, I would close the public hearing. And I make a motion to affirm the order to demolish and issue findings of fact and support.
Second the motion.
All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
All properties listed below have been abated by our office. To date, the items still remain in violation. Permission for city crews to enter onto the properties and remove the abated items listed at 1116 South Leeds, 1312 South Block, 1614 South Market, 1909 St. Charles Court, 200 East Southway Boulevard, 2145 North J Street, 509 South Cortland, 537 South Reed Road, 600 Marcia Court, and 720, well, I'm going to take 725 South Wall off there.
Yep.
Okay. And that's all.
All right, I would make a motion to give permission for city crews to enter onto the properties listed in this memorandum and remove the abated items listed, except that 725 South Wall will be stricken. However, Ms. Corn, if you could check on that to make
Yep.
sure that the items Ms. O'Donnell indicated were removed were actually removed.
Yes.
All right?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Second the motion.
All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
Can you read the week one, or do you?
Sure, go ahead.
You sure? Okay. The City of Kokomo Division of Building and Code Services utilizes private contractors each year to mow and maintain privately owned properties, as well as city-owned sections throughout the city. I'm asking the Board of Public Works and Safety to accept the specs for the 2022 weed cutting season and permission to advertise to have all bids received back on April 13th, 2022.
All right. I would make a motion to approve the advertisement and approve the bid specs.
Second motion.
All in favor, sign aye. Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is to consider the lease to own for 2 single-axle plow trucks, 1 grapple truck, and 2 Packers. Listed below for your review and approval are the rate and annual payment for the lease to own of 2 single-axle plow trucks, 1 grapple truck, and 2 Packers. The city sent out 5 solicitations and received 4 proposals. BMO Harris fulfills all requirements at the lowest annual percentage rate based on rates from BMO, Community First, First Farmers, Horizon, and Regions. I recommend the Board of Works and Public Safety approve the proposal from BMO Harris and enter into a lease agreement for up to $1,100,038 for a term not to exceed 5 years. This was from 2 Caven. I would make a motion to enter into a lease agreement for up to $1,100,038 for a term not to exceed 5 years.
Second motion.
All in favor, sign aye. Aye. All right. And next is a memorandum from Jennifer Jordan, Director of Development, regarding ARPA nonprofit grant agreements. On January 2010, 2022, the City of Kokomo opened a request for proposals for the ARPA nonprofit funding. Qualified agencies were announced on March 1st, 2022. Corporation Council prepared attached nonprofit grant agreement contracts between the awarded agencies and the City of Kokomo Board of Public Works and Safety. Each of the attached contracts has been executed by the authorized agent of each nonprofit entity. It is my recommendation that these grant agreements be executed by the Board of Public Works and Safety members so that payments can be processed for the awarded agencies. I would make a motion to approve the nonprofit grant agreements.
Second motion.
All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
All right. And do we have any correspondence?
No.
Any items from the public? Any items from the board member? All right. And last item on the agenda is approval of claims in amount of $1,786,159.28. Can I get a motion?
Make a motion, we approve the claims.
I would second that motion. All in favor, sign aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. And with no further items on the agenda, we will adjourn. Thank you.